Creating compelling content that people will want to share, 3 of 4. Okay, now that you know how to create content people will share, it's time to figure out exactly how to create compelling content that makes people want to share it because it's amazing. First, think about what people typically share. They share stuff that they think their friends and family will enjoy. They share stuff they think will get them positive attention. They share stuff that makes them feel good to share. They share stuff that makes them feel helpful. They share stuff that makes them excited in some way. They share stuff they think will make them more popular. Spend some time brainstorming about your niche. Think about what kind of content would appeal to your audience, and what your audience might be most likely to share. Make a list of those things, and then try to choose a few of the most compelling to focus on. Remember, if you solve problems in your niche, people will naturally want to share your content. There are some questions you need to ask yourself as you are brainstorming that will help you figure out exactly what people want. Let's look at those questions. 1. What kind of content does your audience want? Check out sites like ClickBank and Amazon to see what people are currently buying, because chances are, this is what they want. 2. What content format does your audience prefer? Different audiences respond better to different types of content. Some prefer text. Others prefer audio. Some respond best to video. Some even like infographics or other types of images. Be sure you're creating content in the right format for your audience. 3. What type of topics do people tend to get excited about? You want to create content that is going to get people thinking, talking, and even arguing. You want people engaged with your content, not just looking at it. 4. What type of topics are polarizing? Anytime content creates a strong emotional reaction, especially one that causes people to feel compelled to share their opinion, it causes the type of polarization that gets content noticed. 5. What topics would your audience find funny? You can even find ways to make the most serious topics funny. Think of people like Jon Stewart and Bill Maher. They make politics, normally a very serious topic, funny. 6. What topics would your audience find uplifting? Remember, people prefer positive stories. Success stories are one great way to do this. 7. What is your USP? Everyone has some USP-a unique selling point that makes that person different from everyone else in a niche. Maybe it isn't unique to you, but instead, you happen to be the only one focusing on it. But uniqueness is important. Incentivizing your content. It's very important to incentivize sharing unless you have unique and compelling content that people will share rapidly with no incentive whatsoever. Such content is extremely rare, thus, incentives are key to almost every viral campaign. Think about the viral campaigns you've seen lately. Many of them require sharing to enter a contest or get a discount of some sort, right? That's because incentivizing content works. Let's look at what makes a great incentive. 1. It must be something your audience wants. If they aren't excited about the incentive, it won't be useful. People only want to share so many things in a day. Make sure it's yours. It could be a report or ebook, a video, access to a membership site, a useful template, a piece of software, a valuable coupon, or some other killer incentive. If it is something your prospect might be willing to pay for, it's even better. 2. It must be easy to deliver. If your campaign takes off, it could cost you countless hours of your time if you must deliver your incentive manually. You need an incentive that costs you little to nothing to deliver and takes little to no time. 3. The incentive must be valuable and unique. People aren't going to share your content to get some free report they've seen on 300 other websites. 4. The incentive should benefit you in other ways. For example, your incentive should ideally also serve as a pre-selling tool or lead generator. You'll be doubling the incentive's effectiveness if it not only serves to encourage sharing but also helps sell your product or generate leads for your business. Tomorrow will be the last post in this viral content series. We'll talk about kickstarting the virus and putting it on autopilot. Everything will be tied together, so don't miss this concluding post. Until then,